Welcome to Supreme Success Online Lectures. I'm Abdurrahman by name. I'll be taking you through government as usual. In our previous classes, we have looked into pre-colonial administration, we have looked into colonialism, indirect rule system, and today, with God on our side, we shall be looking into nationalism. Nationalism is a very essential topic when it comes to government, as it is the bridge between colonialism and our independence. I said what? Nationalism is the bridge between what? Between colonialism and independence. And what is nationalism? Nationalism is a state of mind whereby the supreme loyalty of one's fatherland is felt. I mean, a state of mind whereby you are moved by the loyalty of your fatherland to agitate for what? For its independence. Nationalism simply means a situation whereby you agitate for independence or self-rule. So it's a process that was passed through by what? By our nationalists in order to seek independence from our colonial masters. I hope you got the message. Okay, in short, nationalism means agitation, fight, struggle against colonialism in order to achieve independence. Now, how do we know the meaning of nationalism? Before we delve into other issues, it will be important for me to remind you that in the realm of nationalism, we have two categories of nationalists. We have some that we refer to as what? As proto-nationalists, and we have what? Those that are not proto-nationalists. Who are the proto-nationalists? The proto-nationalists are the traditional rulers that fought fearlessly against the colonial masters in order not to surrender their society or their community to the colonial masters. The likes of them are the King Kosoko of Lagos, how he fought fearlessly against the whites when they were about seceding Lagos. We have the likes of Atahirutu of Sokoto that fought against the colonial masters, not giving the society to them. We have the likes of Nana of Shakiri. If you remember what he did then, when he fought against them when they were about dominating the oil production in his land, in its Shakiri land. We have the likes of Jaja Fopobo and many other leaders like that fought the colonial masters. These people were the traditional rulers and they were referred to as what? Proto-nationalists. Why? Because their activities was fueled by history as not active. That is, they were only fighting for their own self-interest. They were only fighting so that some set of people will not take over the control of what they do. So therefore, they were referred to as proto-nationalists and not the main nationalists. Of course, I wouldn't blame them. Why will you tell me they are not nationalists? Because they were only fighting for their self-interest. What is the essence of the colonial master here? Was it not because of their self-interest? So to me, I would say they are the major nationalists that fought against the colonial masters. So after them, we have other nationalists that were educated actually. So they knew the meaning of colonialism, they knew the implication of colonialism, and they actually knew what they were doing. They were actually fighting for their people and not really for their own self-interest. But one important thing is that we cannot deviate, we cannot totally remove personal interest from whatever fight everyone is engaging. So we have the likes of Abat Macaulay, who was referred to as what? As father of nationalism. We have the likes of Nnamdi Azikiwe. We have the likes of Obafemi Awolowo. We have the likes of Samuel Aduke Akintola. We have the likes of Anthony Anaoro that moved the motion for self-government in 1958 and several other nationalists that fought against colonialism. Now, to the subject matter. Having known the meaning of nationalism, having have the idea of who nationalists are and what they do, then it's important to look into what are the factors that spike the nationalist activities in Nigeria. The factors are what? That spiked or that aided nationalist activities in Nigeria. Among the factors, they can be divided into two. We have the internal factors and we have the external factors. So the internal factors that actually see to fight against colonial masters in Nigeria are the following. One, we have what we call establishment of newspaper, we have what we call formation of political party, Also, we have what we call activities of trade union. Also, we have inclusion of Nigerian in the Legislative Council. And which other one? Yeah, I think these are the factors that actually see to that aided nationalist activities in Nigeria. However, we should note that these are internal factors. Sorry. So when we are done with this, we'll look into the external factors. So these are the internal factors that aided nationalist activities in Nigeria. We said number one, establishment of newspaper. One of the factors that actually see to nationalist activities in Nigeria was establishment of newspaper. I remember the first newspaper in Nigeria was what? That is the Daily News, Lagos Daily News, that was established in 1920. 20 what? Guess? 1923 actually. So we had the first newspaper that was introduced in 1923, and that newspaper was introduced by a political party we call NNDP. That is what? Nigerian National Democratic Party. That was the first political party that was started in the history of Nigeria. And this political party was formed by who? By Abat Macaulay, father of nationalism, Abat Macaulay. So having formed the political party, they established a newspaper which will carry their activities of their party to every corner, every nook and cranny of the country. So through this newspaper, they were able to reach out to many people in different languages. Like this newspaper were printed in different languages. We have the Yoruba version, we have the Igbo version, so as to reach the local people so that they can know what is going on in the society. So the newspaper was what? Was a means of sensitizing the people, of informing the people, of enlightening the people about the evil of colonialism. So with the activities of the newspaper, more people became aware of the evil of colonialism. So to a very large extent, the newspaper played an important role, a very vital role in what? In fight against nationalism, in fight against colonial masters in order to achieve self-rule or self-governance. So the newspaper that was introduced there was what? Lagos Daily News. Lagos Daily News. Or we call it Daily Newspaper. Daily News. So it was introduced in 1923. And another factor that led to that was formation of political party. Of course, political party was the root of all other nationalist activities, because if political parties were not given a chance to operate, of course there wouldn't have been formation, there wouldn't have been coming together of the elites. But because there was, remember, in Clifford Constitution of 1922, there was introduction of a clause which we call an elective principle. So the simply meaning of the elective principle is that what? It's a situation about what? Whereby Nigerians have rights. Nigerians were given the opportunity, the chance to what? To choose their representative at the Legislative Council, whereby 4 seats were introduced in Nigeria. 3 seats were accorded to Lagos and 1 to Calabar. So in order for parties to contest to win these seats that were allocated to Lagos and Calabar, there was need for formation of power. And that was when Abat Macaulay started the political party there. He named it NNDP, the first political party that was introduced there. It was introduced in 1923. So it was as a result of the elective principle that was introduced by Clifford Constitution of 1922. That was what gave room for what? For formation of political party. So, and I've explained to you, the elective principle is simply that Nigerians should elect their representative at the legislative council. So, the formation of political parties gave what? The elites, the enlightened one among members of the society to come together, to rub minds, decipher a way forward, and how they can encourage more people to join them in the cause of what? Of fight against colonialism. And to a very large extent, formation of political parties play a very important, essential role in fight against colonialism. Another factor that we cannot do without is the activities of trade union. Of course, during this time, we cannot underestimate the importance of those market women, the importance of those trade unions, the cocoa union, the this union, the that union. They played a very important role because what? There was cohesion among them, like there was comprehension among their members. It was so arranged that they manage themselves. So it was very easy to pass down information from their leaders to all other members. So through the leaders of this trade union, they were what? They were able to circulate information, they were able to enlighten members, they were able to inform them about the evil of colonialism, so that everybody can be aware, and they can tight their belt so that they will fight together against colonialism. So the activities of trade union played a very important role to see to what? Self-governance in Nigeria. Okay, another activity, another point we should look into is what? Inclusion of Nigerians in the legislative council. Of course, it was the elective principle of 1922 that brought about this. Because initially, yes, in the Clifford Council of 1914, Nigerians were involved. Yes, we had up to 6 Nigerians in the council. We have the Oba of Oyo, we have the Oba of Benin, we have 2 emirs from the north, and several other traditional rulers were involved. But the bitter truth is that these rulers were not exposed to the tricks of Western world. I wouldn't say they are not educated. I wouldn't say they are illiterate. To me, they are not illiterate. Why? Because they knew what they were doing. If they are an illiterate, will not be able to govern the society. They governed our society peacefully before the coming of the white. Were they illiterate? Go and see the writings of Joseph Conrad in his book, Out of Darkness. He said when they came to Africa, they made a very strong system that they could not interfere, that they needed to introduce corruption before they could interfere. So, could somebody that is illiterate manage such a system? Definitely our leaders are not illiterate. It's a misgiven. It is a misunderstanding. What is illiteracy? Is it ability to read and write? No, there's more to that. They can read in their language. They can write. So, I wouldn't say they are illiterate. But what? They were not exposed to the tricks of the Western world. So, those people that were introduced in the 1914 do not really have more impact in the system because they do not understand it. However, the 1922 Clifford Constitution gave room for the enlightened ones, the educated ones, to participate in the governing process, which to a very large extent helped and they contributed majorly to see that the agitation of Nigerians were yielded to. Well, I think I have another point we should add here, which will go along with the West African Union activities. WASU, activities of WASU. West African Union activities. This is a body that was formed by Ladipo Sholanke. It's just a student union body to see to the activities of West Africans, how they are doing, the effect of colonialism, how they can bring about the end of it, and how they can establish self-rule in them. If you enjoyed this lecture, please kindly share it with your friends and those that you think they will be interested. Join in the next phase of the lecture.